When you first start out on keto, you might be confused about where to start. Surely you've heard all about lazy keto, and that sounds super tempting. Losing weight on any plan, starting with the word lazy, sounds easy enough, right? Then you dig deeper. The more research you do, the more keto plans you find. There's plans like cyclical keto, targeted keto, high protein keto, carnivore, and even standard keto. What the heck? Keto was supposed to be all about eating delicious fat in order to lose weight, but once you started researching, you realized it wasn't so simple after all. So, which version of keto works best? And will you even lose weight if you choose the wrong approach? All you want to do is eat fat and lose weight, not endlessly research which keto plan works best. What's a girl who just wants to lose a few pounds for the love of all bacon and fat bombs to do? Slow down, take a deep breath, and let's listen to a story instead. Stories always help me. Before I began keto or even a low-carb plan, my diet was a mess. I'd basically alternate between long periods of restriction, which was mostly calorie restriction, but yes, sometimes the restriction also included restricting carbs. You know what other parts of my life were an absolute mess when I followed all of this restriction? My physical health suffered big time, and even my mental health started to waver since constant diets can really take a toll. And I followed this pattern for more than 20 years. When I found keto, it wasn't as easy as eat a lot of delicious fat and poof, fat be gone. While many people make keto seem like the easy life, it can be a struggle when you first begin. In today's video, let's talk about where I started, the mistakes I made, and how you can make starting keto much easier for you. Now, before I began keto, I had already lost around 70 pounds by improving digestion and following a low-carb plan. If you're brand new to lowering carbs, that's definitely the place that I recommend you should start. If you're confused about all of this, check out my book, My Big Fat Life Transformation, where I walk you through the steps that I took to change my life forever. You can find that at eatingfatisthenewskinny.com/books, but I'll also include the link below. Even though I was already finding major success just by reducing carbs, when I heard about the amazing results others were receiving on keto, I wanted to ramp up my results. I set out to lower my carbs from around 100 per day to less than 20 per day. I also began to add even more healthy fats like coconut oil to my diet. We all know how weight loss plans go. We make a plan to start fresh every Monday, then we binge on all of our favorite foods over the weekend, and once Monday rolls around, we're all gung-ho on changing our lives. Then Tuesday rolls around, and all of our well-thought-out plans have somehow already fallen apart. Thankfully, since eating low carb was already a habit, this didn't happen to me, at least this time around. Pretty much for the first time in my life, I was able to stick with my chosen plan, and it was pretty easy. While a low-carb lifestyle was smooth sailing for me, the beginning of keto, not so much. On my first day of keto, I had the best of intentions to eat bacon and eggs for breakfast and top it off with some butter. My very sick 1-year-old had other intentions, like mommy holding him every single second of the day for the entire first week of my new keto plan. This means all of the cooking that I had planned to do was completely out the window, and I had to figure out easy foods very low in carbs to eat for the week. I ended up eating far too many sunflower seeds and way too much 85% dark chocolate that week because that's pretty much the only food I had that I didn't have to cook. While that's not the best way to start out a keto diet, I did what I had to do and I made it work. Once I was able to put the baby down long enough to cook an actual meal, I was back to making bacon and eggs for breakfast, breadless sandwiches with my mayo and cut up veggies for lunch, and shellless tacos or chicken fajitas without the tortillas for dinner. The whole point I'm trying to make here is I was not stuck in analysis paralysis when I began keto. I lowered my carbs to under 20, and then I ate enough protein and fat to feel good without stuffing myself. I didn't spend hours obsessing over which keto plan to choose, and I didn't carefully map out each and every macro that I put into my mouth. This made learning how to keto the right way easier for me. Since I began seeing the results I wanted almost immediately, I stuck with it. I continued to eat meals very low in carbs and added more fat to meals in order to fill in hunger gaps. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I also continued to learn more as I went along. I read articles from trusted sources, and I listened to my favorite podcasts to learn even more information about how to improve results on my high-fat diet. Most importantly, I didn't stress myself out while having a plan out every single detail of my diet every single day. I kept it simple, and if you're just starting out on keto, that's exactly what you should do. Keep it simple. If you don't see the results you want keeping it simple, you can add to your knowledge base as you go. But we all need to remember, we don't need to get our keto diets absolutely perfect in order to see results. But we do need to get them going. If you stay stuck in analysis paralysis trying to figure out your best approach, you won't see results anytime soon. Of course, if you're ready to begin learning about different keto plans right now without too much stress on your part, tune into this week's Chat the Fat. I'm talking all about the different versions of keto and where you should start to get your best results. If you're a seasoned keto pro, but you're running into roadblocks on your keto plan, definitely check out our free troubleshooting keto workshop. During the workshop, we talk about several mistakes many of those following a keto plan make and how to optimize your results on keto by avoiding these common keto roadblocks. We also introduce you to Alyssa, who took the information we teach in the workshop and went on to lose 58 pounds. She came off medications for heartburn, diabetes, and arthritis, all in only a few short months. This is the power of having the right keto information and customizing it to fit your unique needs. You can register for the free workshop at chatthefat.com/workshop. Find the ways that we can connect below and let's connect. I'll see you next Wednesday to talk all about how you can make the successful transition from low carb or even the standard American diet to keto. Another one bites the dust, and another one comes, and another one comes, another one bites the dust. Yes, I sing this song after every video's done.